Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a really special treat for you. We are going to be cutting some absolutely beautiful and mysterious agates from Africa. These are Swazi agates. Before we cut them open, let's take a close look at exactly what we're dealing with, and I've got a couple special announcements for you as well. Okay, so these are the Swazi agates that we are cutting today. You can see they all are kind of different shapes and sizes. This is probably the one that I'm most interested in. It's kind of just a big nodule. You can't really tell what's going on the inside. Here's another one, again, kind of similar. You can see that we're dealing with a lot of sort of reds and lighter colors in these agates. Either way, I think this is going to be just absolutely beautiful stuff. I mean, check out the banding in this one. I did cut a couple open earlier last week, just kind of because I couldn't help myself. And I mean, you can see the results. I'll get them wet later for you to look at. But I'm really excited because I think this is a really neat material. I think there's going to be some really exciting stuff inside, and I can't wait to see. Okay, before we dive into the cutting, I do have a couple announcements, both of which are sort of ambassadorship opportunities for the channel and ways that you can support me. The first, I kind of teased it in the last little clip. I have become a brand ambassador for Athletic Brewing. This is a non-alcoholic beer, which historically I would have been kind of like, no, non-alcoholic beer, but I've actually really enjoyed it. That's the reason I applied to become an ambassador, because you can get all of the amazing taste in a beer without any of the buzz. So it's great for like midday, beverage while you're mowing the lawn or after a run or something like that. It's absolutely delicious stuff. The code that you can use and the link to their website to save 20% off your order is going to be down in the description. So please check that out. And if you already enjoy their products, maybe consider ordering through the website so you can support me. The second actually involves these agates. So I bought them through a pretty massive lapidary supplier called the Gem Shop. It's a really big lapidary shop where you can buy rough rock, finish rock, specimens, books, lapidary equipment, you name it, they have everything. But what really caught my eye are the raw pieces that they sell. One of them being Swazi agates, but they've got Malawi agates, they've got Black River agates from Argentina, they've got crazy lace agates, they've got things you can tumble. It's amazing. So it's an amazing website. I've got their link down in the description of this video, and you can also use the code AgateAngler for 5% off your order, which I know 5% doesn't sound like a lot, but it actually helps to link your support for them to me so they know that you came from me, which helps me out a lot. So if you're considering ordering from them, please consider using that code. But without any further ado, let's go get cutting on these Swazi agates. All right, and today we are going to be cutting on the high-tech diamond 12-inch slab saw. Really awesome piece of equipment. I've got it ready to rock and roll. I think we're going to start with a couple of these smaller nodules just to kind of get started and see what's inside. Well, that was a really dumb way to start, considering that I forgot to push the play button. So we can only go up from here, but here's this first agate. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Look at that beautiful quartz pocket and water line. That is just absolutely incredible. Unfortunately, as I was cutting it, this bottom edge kind of fell away, but man, oh man, that is just, oh wow. That's just absolutely incredible. All right, let's get another cut going. All right, I got another one here for us. You can tell there's definitely some subtle banding on this face, so I think the plan will be just to cut right across here. All right, I have a, oh man, I have a good feeling about this one. Wow. Would you look at that? And look at the glow coming through there. That is just unbelievable. I'm gonna have to show a couple of these in direct sunlight because obviously the sun is going down here, but wow, I cannot believe that. Here's the other side in case you're wondering. That is incredible. These have been just amazing. Wow. All right, I'm ready for more. All right, next we've got one of the bigger nodules, and this one you can tell there's definitely some waterline banding and some darker stuff going on. My plan is basically to just cut it right across like that and try to expose two faces basically. let's get to it. All right, let's see what kind of treat we are in for. Oh wow, it's a kind of a dark agate. It's got some beautiful banding though. That red on the inside is just incredible. This one would probably have a little bit more life to it if it was a thinner cut. You can see that the shell or the agate husk is kind of preventing some of the color from getting in there, but wow, look at that. These are amazing. Can you believe that these came all the way from Africa? Okay, it looks to me like most of the pattern is running through the rock, so I'm gonna cut across. Oh, I was so bummed that that piece fell off. You can see, oh, you can see just right there. Look at that. There's some beautiful banding inside. Wow, that's incredible. A little fractured, but I mean, that is just amazing. Might actually be for the better that it fell off, because I might be able to kind of polish it and round it off. That is just amazing though. Jeez. Oh man. Okay, well so far these have been absolutely amazing. We still have probably the best 3 or 4 saved for last, so I'm excited to see what's inside of some of these. So let's get back to cutting. All right, here is our next piece. This is probably the biggest piece that I have. There's not a lot of clues just looking at the outside, so I think my basic plan is to try to cut this face off and again try to expose a decent face just cutting right through it. So let's get to it. Here's our biggest Swazi agate. Wow, would you look at that? I mean, look at that water line in there. You can definitely tell, you know, there was a lot of different things trying to happen in this agate. You've got some banding, you've got this quartz pocket, these deep reds, crimson colors. Here's the other side there. Wow, that is just gorgeous. That is incredible. All right, next up is this lighter colored one. I think my game plan here is going to be to try to cut right through the middle of this bulb. Again, trying to expose a nice big face. All right, let's check it out, guys. Ooh, oh my gosh. That is incredible. Oh my goodness gracious. See, I would never have guessed that was... I would never have guessed that was on the inside. That is just... it's just mind-blowing. Wow, this is gonna make a really nice specimen. Oh, I'm so excited to cut the rest of these. All right, next up we got another darker one. I'm gonna try to cut this one lengthwise. I feel like there's a good opportunity for that. So yeah, let's see what we get. Okay, I'm so excited. Wow. I mean, you can definitely tell that the darker ones probably don't carry quite as much excitement as the lighter ones, but I mean, still, Absolutely incredible. Nice little quartz crystal pocket in there. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. A little water line. It really seems like there's quite a bit of water line on some of these. Okay, next up, and I feel like this is one to be excited about. I'm not really sure what to do with this one. I'm tempted to kind of just cut across the face like this. Again, I think we're gonna get water line. I hope that we can capture some of this banding inside of there. But yeah, I think it makes sense to cut kind of across this cavity right here. Let's get to it. All right, you guys ready? Wow, look at that. I know that we didn't capture any of that banding, which, I mean, you could argue that's a little bit of a pity, but that is just an incredible display of waterline banding. And these little, I don't know what to call them, these little bubbles in there really make it look unique. That's a really fun piece. Man, I'm really impressed with the variety that you get with these Swazi agates. It really makes the cutting interesting. Okay, we've got 2 left. This is the one that I'm probably most excited to cut, so we're gonna save it for last. We are gonna cut this one next, which has a very interesting face. So I think, of course, we're gonna cut right across here. Okay, you guys ready for this? I feel like this has potential to be pretty epic. Oh, no. I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel like that's lame to respond that way. I actually had higher hopes for this one. It's still really pretty, and I feel like it'd be fun to maybe slab this, maybe do some tumbling with it. And you can see that there's this banding around the outside, but it didn't quite come through the way that I was hoping. Okay, we got one more. Okay, here is the grand finale. Just a total whole nodule. I have no idea what's inside. There are no clues, really. So I'm just gonna cut it in half and just hope that I get lucky. And who knows, it could be a total letdown, but let's find out. All right, you guys ready for this? Oh my gosh. That is incredible. Oh, that is so much more exciting than I was hoping. Beautiful water line. Absolutely no fractures. Really cool little quartz pocket and subtle banding. I'm probably not even using the right terminology. And it's got this really cool purple color that I don't know if it's coming across without good lighting. But, man, that is just... that is just nuts. Oh, how cool. All right, guys, well, thanks so much for watching. I hope you absolutely enjoyed that video. That was so much fun. I cannot even describe the excitement that you get cutting open an agate like this and just seeing what's inside of this amazing rock that formed worlds away. So if you're interested in doing this for yourself, again, all you need is a rock saw, which you can get through High Tech Diamond, link in description, and you need some of these, which you can get through the gem shop. Again, link in description. Please don't forget to use codes to support the channel. While you're doing it, you may as well enjoy a nice non-alcoholic beer. I know it's cheesy, guys, but really it helps support the channel. And actually, I really enjoy it. So don't forget to do the usual YouTube stuff as well. Like, comment, subscribe. I love to hear from you guys. I hope some of you actually take the opportunity to do this because this is incredible. And I hope that I can polish some of these up and maybe even put some on a website to sell. So that's gonna do it for me tonight. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you're able to get out for some adventures of your own, and I'll see you again for the next rock hunt.